think I did it. Gee whiz. You're never gonna believe what happened. So, in my sound mixer, I can select which of my multiple outputs I'm routing to my headphones. And depending on what I'm working on, I'll route different buses to the headphones. It's normally never a problem, but I couldn't change my selection because the window for it kept opening up on a different monitor that is only an output. I don't actually have a physical monitor for it. So I had no way of getting that dang window over. Naturally, you try all the, simple things, win key left and all these, but I couldn't. And then I remembered that there is a function with Display Fusion, Windows key, and then what is it? The key above tab. I don't know what that key is called. It makes everything go to your primary monitor. Everything. Which is kind of like a last resort because it can take a while to move everything back where it belongs. Luckily, I had Farah here dancing, and it was kind of perfect. I almost want to make a synth jam just for her dance specifically. Hey, Wernetta. Hey, Nemo. Good to see you. Back tick or tilde? Alright, that's it. I'm glad you like the synth jam. It is Thursday already. Alright. You have, sure you figured it out. We're playing Overwatch again. Why? Because I had a dream about Overwatch. I literally dreamed about it. I think it was more about the Steam controller, if I'm being honest. But I was playing Overwatch in the game, Dream, with the Steam controller. And it was great. It was so fun. I've had similar dreams before. Maybe you have as well. Let me know. Let me know if you've had these kinds of dreams before. There you are, holding a controller. And all of a sudden, the controller is controlling your body. It's controlling your movements, your basic movements and functions. All of the standard things like crouch and jump and strafe. All of these normal things. But then you realize you could do additional things. Like you could run and jump. And when you run and jump, you go a little farther. You can slide when you crouch and run. Maybe you can roll when you double crouch. Possibilities are endless. Heck, maybe we could throw a backflip in there because backflips are awesome. So you're doing backflips, you're sliding, you're rolling, you're doing all of these things with your controller, but you're really doing it. And then all of a sudden, you think, what kind of game is this? Let's find out. You climb up to a huge building. Well, it doesn't have to be a building. It could be a very, very large tree. But the point is, it needs to be something that's just enormous. You have to be really, really high off the ground for this to really work. When you get up there, you look down, and then you remind yourself, don't look down. That's what they say in the movies. So you take your controller, without looking down, you hold the run button, and you just go for it. There you are, little old you, with this really cool controller. Oh yeah, did I mention you can fly? So naturally you jump off the edge of the building and you're flying. But not only are you flying and you're thinking, well, how are you controlling the flight? How? You with just a joystick? That's not enough. And it's like, no, man, we're using gyros, right? Because it's a Steam controller. You look down and you realize you're holding a Steam controller. couldn't get any better. Now you're holding the Steam controller, you're realizing the gyro, you're realizing all the functions, your hands naturally begin to move into the direction that you want to go. And there you are. You're flying. Anywhere you want to go, however you want to do it, the controller follows your hands. Oh, and it feels so cool. It almost feels like the controller is the power. The controller is almost alive, and you're interfacing with it. And when you connect, you are one. And you can feel the power in the controller, and I mean tangibly. When you're flying, you almost feel like you're holding on to the controller as it's pulling you. Oh man, that's so fun. And I was Farah when I was doing this. And she's got some flight stuff, so maybe that's why she was there. I don't often dream about her. I'm not going to say it's never happened. But it happened again. And it was awesome. It was one of those dreams you didn't want to end. And then you realized Overwatch is still installed, you doofus. You can play it again later. So it's perfect. All day long, I've been looking forward to playing Overwatch. And I think I might be let down because the experience that I'm hoping to rekindle is not an experience that you can actually have playing a video game. But if you could, it would definitely rely on a Steam controller. And we have it. So, halfway there. All we gotta do now is find a match and see what happens when we jump into the game. The game of Overwatch. Today, on Overwatch Wednesday, on a Thursday. Let's see how long it takes. I think it's going to take 10 minutes. There it is.
I will protect the innocent.
You want to know something funny? I kind of like set this up so no one would ever know. But I think it's so funny and it like makes me laugh so much that I want to tell people about it. So I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot. But here's the thing. You know how often I've maybe accidentally left the microphone muted while continuing to talk, usually about something very, very important. But anyway, that's kind of a problem, right? An annoyance, if you will. Well, I've come up with a solution. The solution is, every time I mute my microphone, it plays the X-Files theme song in my ear only. No one else hears this. But I hear it. And it plays it on repeat until I unmute myself.
Sombra Online.
Which makes it feel very cinematic when I have something to say.
Hola.
Now you know.
Hail.
Now you know why I laugh. All right. I'm a little disappointed to report that we do not have magical flight abilities so far. But we're not in an actual game yet, so anything's possible. It's 2021 after all. And I shouldn't even be here, so...
Formation, you hold all the...
Moving forward.
Move back! Much better. Get back!
Who is pooping? Do you hear that? That's such a funny sound.
It's me.
I don't know who's making that sound, but I appreciate it. Hey, what are you doing there?
Hola.
Move back! No!
You know, since this is just pre-game,
Systems online.
let's try something.
My business, my rules.
Boops are great. I'm loving the boops, whoever's responsible for them. I'm sure that they know that everyone appreciates it. And that's probably why they do it. Also, I'm doing this with one hand right now. I'm not saying it's a big deal or anything, but it's true. I feel like I'm sort of operating a remote controlled device with one hand. While arranging the size of a window with the other hand, it's more complex than it sounds, especially because I'm using a gyro. Uncomfortable angle, but success. Ladies and gentlemen, we've completed the movement of the Chromebook while still maintaining movement with our character. I don't know why we needed to. We did it. Thanks for your support. I knew there was something wrong. I'm not wearing my thumb socks. Whoa. He just killed himself. Hey, dude, it's just a game. Hey, hey. Oh, I'm not Farah. So confusing there for a second.
Mercy on call.
Where are you?
Sniper! Don't get hot!
I'll get that sniper. I'll get her.
Let me get you.
Got her. All right, quick, gotta put on the thumb socks.
Not letting that stand.
That's what we're missing. That's it. That's the thing. It's all gonna start happening now. The controller's gonna start moving. We're gonna levitate off of our chair.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Everyone's gonna think it's great visual effects,
Ash here.
but it's actually space magic. It's just what I call the things I can't pronounce. All right, if I had my in-game mic, I would let everyone know that I've put on my thumb socks. I'm sure they... Well, they don't even know. Well, but maybe they do.
Hello?
Fire in the hole! Junkrat primed and ready.
Let's get you healed up.
Sombra online.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Genji is so close.
Hey,
Just like old times.
ahorita regreso.
I keep forgetting that we're not playing an actual match.
Check this out.
Genji is with you. Wrecking ball online.
All right, it's been 8 minutes. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. 25. Oh! Good job. Right in my teeth.
You get me riled up.
Bob's ready.
My ultimate is ready.
My ultimate is ready.
Bob's ready.
You're supposed to repeat after me. Bob's ready.
My ultimate is ready.
No. Bob's ready.
Bob's ready.
There you go. My ultimate is ready.
My ultimate is ready.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Santa Torbjörn is here.
Oh, jeez, right there next to me. What a guy. Oh, look it. Perfect timing. Just under 10 minutes.
Traveling to route prepare to attack. Select your hero.
All right, the first one is going to be Pharah, and then we're going to go Bastion. Because I just been thinking about Bastion. Seems like the appropriate thing to do.
I will protect the innocent.
I am ready to roll. You hear that?
Acknowledged.
Audio medic.
Thanks.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Running them down.
Analyzing location.
Let's get patched up.
Unpleasant. Ideal for hemispheres.
Raising the volume.
Remember your training, and we'll get through this just fine. Group up here. Hello.
The payload.
Check this out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Escort the payload.
Finishing them off. Clearing the area.
My will.
No, no. Oh,
Repair the damage.
jeez. Thought he had me.
Payload. Falling behind. Touch from afar. Barrage ready. My own justice rain from above. Move back.
couldn't get away. Damn it. Oh, that was intense.
Back
Hey, let's
online.
get in there, Bob.
From afar.
Oh no, there's a McCree up there. Everyone, there's a McCree up there. Oh, and he's shooting people. Gnarly.
Taylor
Grey.
moves with certainty.
Move back.
Meteor strike!
Clearing the area.
The online.
Oh, again, I couldn't get out of there. Guy.
My team needs me. Barrage ready. My ultimate is ready. Helden sterben nicht.
30 seconds remaining.
I have secured the angel.
That same dude. I need to either stop messing around near him or just take care of him and move on
Time is running out.
until he comes back and we establish something of a rivalry that carries on for eternity.
Overtime.
Justice reigns from above.
Defeat.
Well, that does happen sometimes.
Play of the game.
Look at him just hitting people with his hammer. Oh, hey, look it. It's that Ryker Grey guy. Five eliminations. What the heck? You know when you just feel like there were more eliminated. Just know it. Thanks, Nemo. That was a fun one. You know, the pressure is like really on in the game because you know it's going to take 12 hours to find another match. So you really want to make it worth it. But in the meantime, Oh, gee whiz. He stunned me from like around the corner. What a good throw. Watch. Not bad. I've never been good with McCree. But in all fairness, I really never put in the effort. Oh, I can't believe that. There's no excuse for that.
You get me riled up.
Fire in the hole! Here it comes!
Enough of him. Oops.
My turret!
Oh no, I can't believe it. When they're down to one more hit, and you're just missing and missing and missing. You know at any moment, they could die. But it doesn't happen.
I'm gonna get you for that.
It's when you feel it, deep down in your chest. And it's painful.
Fire in the hole! Bob! Do something!
Unfortunate.
Hopeless. Bob ran right past. Come on.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Hey, there you are. Oh, where'd you go?
Taken the lead.
Hi. All right, here. I'll do the music, Nemo. Well, I'll do them both.
Hello.
And then I'll go here. There we go.
Don't waste my time. Namaste. Not letting that stand.
Smoke him out of there!
Would you like sparkling or still?
That player's name was Rook, and I had a it was like a dog, and his name was Rook. He was cool. This is definitely not a game that you pick up because you have, you know, 20 minutes to play. Because you're going to spend half of that time waiting.
Later.
¿Qué onda? Hail!
If you play
Yeah.
DPS, because that's all I can speak for.
Hey!
Walked right into that
Getting
guy.
on my nerves.
Gotcha.
She was bouncing back and forth so predictably too.
¿Me extrañaste? Iniciando el...
No! She's such a hacker! Look it!
Hey!
It's cheating. They're cheating. Because they're hacking me. And then look at Tracer. Come on. Tracer. Cheating. Manipulating time.
Wrong with a little self-improvement.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Hanzo. I mean, look, he's got an awesome bow. That's not super fair. I don't have an awesome bow. See? That bow is awesome.
That was not in the plan.
And it sounds really good too. Why can I not hit him? What is he doing?
Smoke him out of there.
Why I'm missing everything. But Bob's ready.
Bob's ready.
My ultimate is ready.
Get over here.
Oh, sorry.
My ultimate is ready.
There he is.
Here it comes.
Bob go. There he is. Yeah. Not a great spot, but still.
My nerves.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Bastion. Hey, speaking of which, when the match starts.
Now entering. Prepare
Hey,
and sit.
Jason, good to see you.
Select.
Good evening. All right, Bastion it is. I gotta change this skin though. I have to use the Lego skin. Am I right? Look at that thing. It's so cool. Check that bird out, man. It's like the coolest skin. I love that skin. But I mean, like, you know, the fuck skins and loot boxes, whatever, microtransactions and emergent gameplay, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to own all these noobs.
Yeah, we're gonna pwn the noobs, see?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
My ultimate is charging. You should be at peak performance
It
level.
has really been a very, very long time since I have played with Bastion.
Ready for combat.
I don't remember what all of the buttons are. I remember what his loadout is, but I don't remember all the buttons.
Hello.
Shoot.
Hello there.
Okay, yeah, that's the turret mode. And this is not necessarily a good place to be.
Defend objective
But I mean, it kind of worked out a little bit there, at least for the first push. I could have moved.
Healing enough.
Do you hear those big old Bastion footsteps? Imagine that coming after you. And when it stops, it only gets scarier because that's when he's transforming.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh, man. Oh, what are you looking at me for? You missed it. Look at, they're reviving me. Here I go. Oh, from the shadows for real, dude. Good job. Oh, jeez. Talk about emerging gameplay. That was very cinematic. Oh, stunned. Oh, he's right there. I'm reloading. Oh, that's trouble. Oh, that's big time trouble when he's like that. He gets very deadly.
Got you in my sights. I love.
No. Come on. We gotta hurry, bud.
Objective lost.
Oh, no. I was kind of thinking Reinhardt was gonna be there. It was my bad, but yeah, I shouldn't assumed. I kind of thought he was gonna.
How many people on payload?
My ultimate is ready.
Quite the walk for a big, slow, lumbering guy like this.
Rendezvous at my position.
No!
Keep out of my way.
Man, they sneak up right behind you, you know?
Double kill.
Healing enhanced. Looks like they were just playing there.
Only built to serve, no bots. That makes Bastion very, very upset. Oh, I thought they would be right behind me. Oh, I didn't get anything off. Oh. What a shame. Didn't get any.
I'm on fire! Heal up. Get back in the fight. Get here.
For the Crusaders!
Healing stream engaged.
I salute you!
60 seconds remaining.
Powered up. Right beside you.
A lot of death going on in there. Oh, it's brutal. It's really brutal. There's a lot of parts everywhere. I'm losing bricks left and right.
Oh, cheers.
I keep stepping on them.
Never die.
Heal up.
10 seconds
They're
remaining.
almost out of time. We'll stop them here and now.
Yeah, we got it.
One shot. My shot find them mark.
Self-destruct sequence.
Victory.
Winners. Way to go, team.
Play of the game. Double.
It's a mighty hammer. It's a mighty man with the mighty hammer. It's a mighty man with a mighty hammer in his hand. In his mighty hand. It's a mighty man with a mighty hammer in his mighty hand. It's not as easy to say as you think it is. Just try to say it and you'll see. I'm not gonna rhyme. Where's the season at? Season ends in less than a minute. Wow. I feel like it's kind of like a special thing that we caught it right then. Team Deathmatch. Maybe we should play Team Deathmatch. We haven't done that in a while. I don't even know how long it's been for this game. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now traveling to Busan.
Bastion is a lot of fun, but I think one of the reasons that I wouldn't play him more is because some of his main functions are just not mobile at all. He doesn't really have any unique mobility things like Pharah does, or like Ashe does with her coach gun. So I think I kind of get bored when I'm playing as Bastion.
Traveling to Petra. Prepare for battle. Select.
Even though you could feel effective, but if it's just not as fun of an experience, then it just kind of makes you look forward to playing as the other character next time.
I will protect the innocent.
Which is what we're gonna do.
Enemy in my sights. Turret detected.
Your team has lost the lead.
Oh, Bastion. Fancy seeing you here.
Back online.
Echo here.
Oh, shoot.
System repaired. Turret detected.
Damn turrets. Gosh. I thought I'd get him with 2 rockets.
I will not.
Turns out I needed more.
Get back. Kill confirmed. Enemy turret destroyed. Move back. Get back.
Enemy turret detected.
Always get my enemy turret down. Move back. Rocket jump. That sounds dangerous.
I'm working. Changing position.
Much better. My ultimate is ready.
He did really good with that. Whatever Junkrat's ultimate is called. Oh! How did he shoot that so far?
Kills to
I
win.
did not know he could do that.
Duplicating Junkrat. Reverting personality. Echo online. Enemy turret detected.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh, did I blow myself up?
Burning them dead.
No, okay, good. That would have been really bad.
Online.
Enemy turret ahead.
This will heal you. Boosting up. I'll have that mother double.
Rocket jump. I require.
Oh no! He snuck up on me behind again.
Back online.
Are we blue team? I think we're blue team, yeah. We're losing. We need to really pick it up. Come on. Come on, blue team.
Enemy turret destroyed.
You can do it. Oh, There's no healing though, is there?
Enemy needs 5 kills to win.
I wonder.
In action.
Eliminate inefficiency. Enemy turret eliminated.
Enemy needs 4 kills to win.
I read you.
Enemy turret
No! No! No!
3 kills.
I will not.
Turret sighted.
Oh! I wanted to be cool and spin around over the edge.
Reaching Torbjorn.
Match complete.
Ah, we lost. That's alright.
Defeat.
That was fun. Team Deathmatch is definitely not
Play.
this game's strongest mode, but it's really fun.
I'm overloaded.
That was mean.
Them down.
Right when I used my ult. What a guy. We gotta give it to the healer, of course. Alright,
Now enter.
let's see.
Temple of Anubis.
I think it's gonna take, I'm gonna be optimistic, it's gonna take 6 minutes and 25 seconds. 24 seconds. 6 minutes and 23 seconds to find a match. 6:23. That's my prediction.
My business, my rules.
That's right, it's your rules, because it's your business. So you get to make the rules. No one can tell you what rules you have to follow for your business. Because it's your business, so
Administered.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
your rules. Whoa, hey, whoa! That's against the rules.
Let's clean up this mess.
And it's my rules. We've established that. What the heck? Farrah's not following the rules.
À mon regard.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Bye. I'm on fire.
Understood.
Thank you kindly. Acknowledge.
Oh, Farrah. She is not messing around.
Change things up.
Neither am I. Well, alright, you know, just because we want to change it up, let's go Widowmaker.
One shot, one kill.
Well, come on, hopefully. Oh, shit. This is not going to end well. That's okay. Oh.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Who said that? Where's that ferret?
Hello. Step into the dojo.
Walk it off. 动住，不许走。
Take cover.
Like mother, like daughter.
بتعلمني من الألم. You're powered up. Get in there.
I am unstoppable. No one can hide from my sight.
Gosh, I can't believe I didn't get him. I'm disappointed.
Je ne vais
That was fun, though. All right, I'm having a good time with Widowmaker.
The name's McCree.
What's up, McCree? The name's Widowmaker. They call me Widowmaker.
Diva online.
Oh. Oh, yeah?
I have it.
Oh, yeah? I can shoot, too. You'll see.
Ooh la la.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Name's McCree.
Oh, it hurts every time. It hurts.
Here I am.
Hello there.
Hello.
A single death can change everything. The performance is about to begin. Ooh la la. Oh, what a bore.
Enemies here.
Oh, hey, what are you doing over there? Oh, no.
Healing.
That's not a nice person. Just hiding around the corner, throwing power orbs at you. Holy shit. Oh, good job, somebody. Go! Henry.
Rendez-vous avec la mort.
Henry's the other sniper. We have a bit of a history.
Tracer here.
Did you guys have that show, Stefano and Henry? I don't know if that was an Earth thing or from somewhere else.
Lifting off.
But it was like that radio show. Those two guys, and they would meet up in the cafe or the bakery or whatever it was. Whoa, not what I meant to do, but that was cool. And they talk. Henry, Stefano, old friend.
My ultimate.
And they nuzzle each other's noses. With each other's noses. Yeah, now that I describe it, I don't think that was an Earth thing. Shoot.
Personne ne
See, the mobility thing kills me because I'm so used to clicking
Essayons encore.
with these other characters. I mean, I guess it's the same thing with her, but it's a different kind of mobility thing. So I keep trying to, like, coach gun to get away. So I'm, like, trying to coach gun to go backwards, but then she, like, shoots forwards and grabs the thing and then goes forwards. And it's sort of disorienting because, holy smokes, Henry!
Going free.
You're
Locked
killing me!
and loaded.
Literally. Alright, you know, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I almost have my Uber. I'll stick with her for a
No
bit.
one can hide from my
And
sight.
then next time I'm gonna switch. I got a couple kills in on the Pharah. I feel better now, so.
Duplicating Genji.
Oh. One more shot. What in the world?
Rendez-vous avec la mort.
I know, I agree. But come on. Well, no. Oh, alright. Let's do it. Let's change. Who are we gonna change? Pharah? What? Don't just pick Pharah again. Oh, whoops. I
Protect
can't,
the innocent.
I can't change it now until I go in the room again. Guess gotta play as Pharah.
Widowmaker here.
There it is.
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
My sense might be too high for sniping. Nah, it's alright. Any issues right now are just my hands. The sensitivity's... It's pretty dialed in. My problem is, I recently changed like my fundamental sensitivity approach, and I made it more sensitive. In Warzone, I really feel like it's comfortable. It's dialed in, it's consistent. I feel like I get what I'm expecting.
Bakery.
And here, I feel like there's still a little bit of dissonance between the experience that I've had
30 seconds.
at the lower sensitivity
Bypassing device firewalls. Localized.
versus this now newer, higher sensitivity.
You know I'm not going to tell you.
So in theory, I could lower it back to what I'm used to with Overwatch,
Wait.
but ultimately, it would be better to get good at this newer sensitivity because then things will
5, 4,
translate
3,
across different games.
1. Attack commencing.
What am I doing out here?
Escort the payload.
But hey, Adrian, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you again. Ah!
Time to change things up.
You know what they say? A payload in motion stays in motion.
Fire in the hole! Get from bronze and ready.
Jerk.
Healing enough.
Let's clean up this mess.
Escorting the payload.
Sniper, be careful.
Oh, hey, hey.
That's smart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, turn it up.
Don't wait.
Огонь по готовности!
Impressive.
I am on fire.
I need healing.
Sniper, be ready.
That was a whole bunch of craziness just now.
The payload.
But look at we're doing it. Way to go.
Barrier activated.
Oh, hello.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Fire in the hole!
Look at him burn. Look at him burn.
You look tired. We have
Bob, do something!
That's not where I should have put Bob.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Smoke him out of there!
With it.
Fire at will.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here it comes!
Werewolf escorting the payload.
Way to go, everybody.
I'm on fire.
He's on fire.
Oh, let's break it.
Here we go.
Is approaching its destination.
Oh, you! What are you doing there?
And moving out.
We did it.
Victory!
Way to go, everybody. Good work.
Play of the game. Double kill.
Not bad. Good work, Creamy Fresh. You're the real MVP. All right. Oh, you know what? I should, before we go, in case anybody didn't know, the way we have the Steam controller gyro setup, we have a couple of different things going on. We've got a base sensitivity, which is always on when we're moving our gyro around, and then we have an additional level of dampening. This is represented here. Left trigger, soft pull. Now, what soft pull and left trigger is mapped to is ADS, for characters that ADS in this game, like Ashe and Widowmaker. So when you ADS, it slows down your aiming. Not a whole lot, because with Ashe, for example, I'm hip firing. So I'm not hip firing, but I want hip fire speed when I'm using Ashe. I don't really want hip fire speed when I'm using Widowmaker. So what I do, and sometimes with like longer range shots with Ashe, so what I do is I have an additional level of sensitivity over here on a left trigger full pull. Now when you full pull the left trigger, you're still maintaining that soft pull function of ADS. So you're still in ADS, but now you're in an additional layer with its own functions. And now this is kind of this is where you can really experiment more. This is where you really do like the fine-tuned, detailed stuff. You want your other sensitivity to be solid, but this one you can mess with. And it's interesting, the results. So currently we have it set up with no acceleration, which seems like an odd choice because in the previous layer, the base layer, and almost everything, we always use acceleration on high. at least these days. So having acceleration off and having the sensitivity much higher really does change how this works. So you would only activate this layer, this additional level of dampening, if you are aiming long range. That's the idea. It's going to be way too slow, way too low sensitivity for you to have a good time if you're doing anything other than long distance target acquisition. So it's one of the strengths of the Steam controller, having that dual stage trigger. So I have the option to have ADS, 1 sensitivity, and then click it all the way down for ADS additional sensitivity. And the balance, the dance in each game kind of becomes about figuring out what 2 levels of sensitivity you operate at in this game. And it's dependent on how you play, what weapons you use, what maps you might play on or favor, what modes you might favor, because it could change, like, you know, the engagement distance with your enemy. And those things affect how you might want your sensitivity set up, especially that full pull additional lower sensitivity, because you might want acceleration still on with that one. Because if you're playing a game where you're aiming down sights, and this might even be a good example, Ash, you might be aiming down sights, and you might want to all of a sudden turn around behind you while you're still aiming down sights. So the solution we have is a left trigger soft pull, because you're aiming down sights, but you still have that additional, you know, hip fire speed. You can't really get that on other solutions like the DualSense controller. You know, I don't know if there's a way to emulate that, but it'd be pretty darn tough without having some sort of physical, you know, sensation to help you differentiate between one stage and another stage. Hopefully that technology exists within the DualSense controller already, and we will one day be able to unlock it and use it and create our own DualSense stages in the trigger. I have no reason to believe that that's going to happen anytime soon, though, or anytime at all, really. So who knows? For the time being, it's just another one of those things that the Steam controller, you know, enables you to do. And since I'm using an always-on gyro, for all intents and purposes, I have 3 layers of sensitivity. So the base layer, the ADS layer, and then the full pull ADS layer. And so what I might do, if I was trying to dial in sensitivities, is go somewhere where characters are moving and I'm tracking characters and I'm shooting them. It doesn't have to be representative of what it is in the game or anything like that for this. It just has to be consistent. And then you put what you're shooting at a distance. There's a lot of like workshop levels that'll let you specify your distance of, you know, like an auto-generating target or whatever. And I guess this is one of those things that you can do in an aim trainer now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's better to do it in an aim trainer or if it's better to do it in the actual game you're playing. Because I always wonder, like, you know, unless you really dial in all the settings exactly, does it do the settings? Do the numbers really translate? I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would, you know, Adrian mentioned sensitivity, so then it got me thinking about sensitivity, and I don't know, it feels like I haven't really talked about any of my Steam controller configs in a while, because there's nothing to really talk about. I haven't really changed anything or made anything super interesting. What's funny is kind of we landed on this certain template. This I called it a spin snap thing, spin snap something, and the idea was having the spin layer, which we eventually got rid of. And as soon as we got rid of that spin layer and we kept those snap layers with our horizontal snaps, I really haven't changed almost anything. We got our swipe sensitivity down to a really good spot. That too is another thing. In Overwatch before, I had my sensitivity on the touchpad set to 1 full swipe equaling 180 degrees rotation, which is nice because it's reliable and it's consistent. But the problem is sometimes, depending on where your thumb is, it might be inconvenient to really have to move your thumb all the way over here and then do that to get a 180. So you still end up, you know, sometimes just panicking and doing little micro swipes from where you're at, because for whatever reason your brain just thinks that's faster than going all the way to the edge and doing a swipe. But if you increase your sensitivity, so instead of doing like a 180, you're doing whatever, like 180 plus a little bit, then all of a sudden you're doing those 180s more consistently, and that's when you realize that your thumb tries to do 180s before he goes over to the far edge. And now that we've added more sensitivity to that touchpad, we've compensated for like a built-in flaw in the thumb programming. Now it works really, really well. Yeah, so I haven't even thought about changing anything with that. It's like year after year, we just get closer to finalizing, you know, the ultimate config framework or concept or something. I don't know. I like experimenting, but there are certain things that end up becoming so comfortable, and it's like, that's it. That's the way I do it. Like, I would never use this for movement in an FPS like the joystick. I'm just so in love with the touchpads. You know, unless I had a different controller, and I have had to, but... You know what I was thinking? I wouldn't mind. I know it might be asking a lot to get, like, a touchpad on a PlayStation controller. Or at least this kind of touchpad, positioned this way for your left thumb. But what might not be too much to ask is for touch capacitive buttons on the D-pad. Because if you had a D-pad that was pretty flat, you could sort of use it as a touchpad. I'd be curious to see how that might work out. Especially wearing thumb socks to really just glide over the tops of those touch-sensitive D-pad keys. Can you see it? I think that'd be a really neat thing. All right. Enough about all that. Everybody, I hope you remembered. Tomorrow, we're jumping back into Warzone. I know it's not Wednesday, but they have a special event going right now. It's some sort of zombie thing. I think it might be like a crossover thing with Cold War, but it's its own mode, and it's a limited time thing. So we're gonna check it out tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. And Raid's not around anymore to get scared. Remember, he was super scared of zombies, which is really weird, but he's out of the picture now, which is cool. You know, I mean, it's still exciting for me. But all right, everybody. Nemo, Wernetta, Jason, Adrian, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you had a good night. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.